Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a Galeforce compilation for this light season, and we are going to look at those matches by order. And here you will notice I have Smite on air for the first time. And I am keeping Escape Route for a while now on Bravery. The idea is using a double smite and initiating with Bravery and then attacking with either Anna or Sylvia would eventually allow me to use Escape Route hit and run. And for this defense it is possible to do it. If you kill, let's say, Note and then Triandra, you will be forcing Sigurd to use a rally from the left side, and then he's danced by Duo Sigurd if you bait Python with someone like Sylvia. So I just went for the Galeforce play instead, and the plan was actually trapping Veronica to force a rally on Sigurd, because Veronica has no target here. And then she's going to move backward, and I will pick them off one by one next turn.
The glimmer of life. Yes?
Very well.
Maybe this way.
The fight is on.
What is it?
And so for the second match we have multiple cavalries, and weirdly enough a Dancer Dorothea 7 slot, not sure why. There is no need to engage turn 1, but I enjoy doing this turn 1 even though it's not necessary. However, here there is a necessity. Fell Candelabra is going to hit Soph, especially with respect to speed, probably. This means Soph is not going to double Note, because I don't have Temari Plus. I don't like too much Mila, because well, she gives too much defense, which is not good for me, and she doesn't debuff the enemy's speed. So I moved my Freya onto the heavy trap, but it doesn't matter if this is real or not, because I have already planned using my Raffia to kill Eliwood. And I know Raffia can do this because this Eliwood is not highly invested. So doing so and then dancing Freya from above would allow Freya to teleport thanks to the Gentle Dream effect. And obviously, thanks to the double pulse from Peshkats, she can one-shot Triandra no problem, it doesn't matter.
So I vow. Yes.
As you can see, Galeforce will activate.
Expect nothing less.
If you say so.
And so for the third match here we have kind of an expensive defense. Actually this player rematched me the last day of this week, which is today, and everyone was plus 10, very impressive. And against this defense I was going to use a very unusual method, a Reciprocal aid Galeforce turn 1 without Winter Benedetta. The problem I have here for this week, and this is why I wasn't able to make a proper showcase, is bonus Mila. She limits my possibilities compared to air with flying movement, Tamari plus disarm trap. I have to use Freya here because she's by far my most highly merged mythic. Freya is not ideal here because having 50 HP means Soph has to drop his HP at 25 at best, and that's not always reliable. The ideal candidate for reciprocal aid should be a cavalry or infantry tempest
Just you
who can be
try.
blessed. In other words, not someone like Freya with just 50 HP.
We bring love.
There are some nice features with respect to this reciprocal aid method. The first one is that you can now use another B slot instead of Wings of Mercy. Frenzy for infantries, or Desperation for cavalries, or anything else. Also, with respect to my dancer Raphael, when I was using Freya with Binding Necklace or Near Trace, very often my Raphael didn't have a valid target, so he couldn't attack someone and activate Galeforce. But with Reciprocal Aid on Freya, if it works and triggers, more often than not, my Raphael has a valid target, so he can attack, activate Galeforce, and then dance. So the next match features Return plus Sara targeting Reinhardt, with a frontline Sophie supported with Nifl for the damage reduction. The problem I have here with Sophie is that she's minus attack. So once again I wasn't able to use my reciprocal aid method on Freya, so I went with Near Trace Freya instead. Actually, it took me a while to find a solution for this map because of the placement of the fortress, traps and buildings and the trees. I have to find a way to get Freya onto the very top of the map. Here I knew Soph would enable Wings of Mercy for everyone after 2 rounds of combat, so that was fine, and here Peony danced to allow ground orders on Raphael, and that was the trick, because now Freya also gets the Gentle Dream effect. And now I'm sure you have probably guessed, the next step is Moving Dagger. Attack Reinhardt from below. This enables my Freya to jump 3 spaces, crossing the trees.
Expect nothing less.
If you say so.
And now for the last recorded match. Once again, this is a defense against which I couldn't really use my reciprocal aid method, for the same reasons I have mentioned before. And now with respect to my unit placement, I wanted to keep the transformation on my Freya because she's going to attack this Summer Byleth, and inevitable death could be a problem. And here I decided to initiate from below Duolin because she will inflict -4 defense because of her speed death rain. This is needed for Wings of Mercy. And here there was a problem. Look. Usually my Freya never fails to perform a follow-up, and more often than not I would say she has probably too much speed, but here I have miscalculated. The combination of Inevitable Death and Speed Death Rain from Duolin is a total of -8 speed, which is probably too much.
If you say so.
Just you try.
Got him.
Just you try.
Right, boss?
And here I knew that Raphael would be fine against Hell. He has enough speed and she targets resistance anyway. So it seems we are moving closer and closer to the end of this video. I really hope next light season I would be able to show you really how this reciprocal aid Galeforce really works. I know it is possible to use Winter Benedetta, but it requires some very specific skills like Tempest and probably level 1 Dancer, and I don't like level 1 Dancer. The main problem I see with respect to this level 1 Mythic Dancer is that it limits possibilities. Like, even if you're not going to use Galeforce,
Death is absolute.
I would say sometimes you want to use your Dancer to bait an enemy. And if you're going to use level 1 Dancer on a non-Mythic Dancer, now you cannot use Galeforce anymore. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time.